Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 20th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Thursday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Thursday afternoon. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Oh, you look kind of poorly organized once again this afternoon. Look better organized yesterday afternoon, but we'll get more detail in that. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, also Friday, and your Saturday, because we have a lot of severe weather to talk about over the next 3 days. So stick around through the entire video and do not miss a minute of this forecast. Okay, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like my weather forecast daily, please smash that subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and also if you like these videos too, also that helps out the channel as well because more people get a chance to view my forecast content. So if everybody watches this video, if you can hit that like button, that would be great. Okay, well, let's go ahead and dive on into the forecast now, and also, like I said, don't forget to share these videos as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get on into the forecast now. As you can see, here's Tropical Storm Dawn, center of rotation, currently right in the center of the screen here, pretty much. It is moving to the kind of to the west southwest at the moment. Kind of got some more dry air punching into the system from the northwest up here. We got more showers and storms also to the south side of the system and also over to the east side and northeast side of the system. But the west side and northwest side of the system looks kind of poorly organized. And like I said, as dry air tries to punch it into the system. All right, let's take a look at the National Hurricane Cone from the National Hurricane Center. We'll take a look at the track of Tropical Storm Dawn from the National Hurricane Center. Uh, 3 p.m. advisory. There's the location. Still remains a tropical storm. It has winds currently right now about 50 miles per hour. It continues tropical storm through 12 p.m. Sunday. By 12 p.m. Monday, it is becoming a depression, and we can say goodbye to Dawn. All right, if you are tracking Dawn, here's the current location: 34.4 north, longitude 42.7 west. Maximum sustained wind, like I said, at 50 miles per hour, and movement is to the west, northwest at 8 miles per hour. And Dawn is not going to affect no land areas or land masses, that is. And it's going to just remain a fish storm over the tropical Atlantic. All right. And like I said, it's classified as a tropical storm with winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour because, like I said, it's setting at 50 miles per hour. Oh. There we go. Finally, we got it. Alright, there's the current positions. About 45 knot winds, around 50 knot winds. And then it drops it off after that from 96 to 144. Drops it back into a tropical depression. So that's why the National Hurricane Center is going with tropical storm, and then drop it off to a tropical depression by Monday, as all the model guidance takes it back down to a tropical depression. All right, let's move on to the weather radar across the nation now. As you can see here, we got scattered showers over southern Canada, also over here in portion of Maine. More widespread showers over here in eastern Canada, and also moving off the mid-Atlantic region, coastal areas as well. Scattered activity inland from Pennsylvania to the Carolinas and Georgia. Also down in southern Florida, central and southern Florida, also off the southeast coast. The Bahamas got a few scattered showers around the island. Puerto Rico looks good at this time. Got more widespread showers and storms across Cuba. Also down in central Georgia, got widespread showers there. Also we got scattered showers back into Minnesota and back into North Dakota. Scattered to widespread showers and storms then from southern Minnesota through South Dakota, down into Nebraska, Kansas, all the way back over to Colorado, back into Nevada. Guam radar got a few scattered showers around the island. Central and southern Alaska, scattered showers there. And the Hawaiian chain island, you got some scattered showers around the island as well. Alright, let's take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location across the nation. As you can see here, we got flood watches still in effect for portions of Vermont and also in the portion of New York State. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Michigan. Also got some ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings as well. We got some air quality alerts right there. Well, dense fog advisory. That's a dense fog advisory over portions of northern Michigan. Also the Great Lakes region there as well. Got another severe thunderstorm watch. Also some flash flood watches in effect. Ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings through Tennessee and the Kentucky, and also in the portion of southern Illinois. Some flood warnings advisories in portions of central Missouri. Flood watch is also in effect for portions of western Kansas, eastern Colorado, and northeastern portion of New Mexico. Some heat advisory for portion of Idaho and portion of Washington State. Also over here in portion of California as well. Red flag warnings for southwestern Oregon. Excessive heat warnings in effect for southern Nevada, central and southern California, western and southern portions of Arizona. Also over here in central and eastern Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, southern and central and southern portion of Arkansas, northern portion of Louisiana, and western portions of Mississippi, northwestern portion of Alabama. Excessive heat advisories also in effect for southern Florida, northern Florida, coastal areas, South Carolina, much of Georgia, all of Alabama, all of Mississippi, western Kentucky, northern Arkansas, southern Louisiana, southern portion of Texas, western Texas, central Texas, portion of Oklahoma, southwest Texas, portions of New Mexico, northeastern Arizona, and northern California as well, in central areas. Also, excessive heat watches in effect for northwestern portions of Utah. River flood warning still in effect for South Dakota, Mississippi, and portion of Louisiana. Down in Alaska, got some special weather statement for you guys. South side of the Hawaiian chain island got a few gale warnings. North side looks a-okay. Alright, Storm Prediction Center time for today. Okay. Alright, we got general thunderstorm from Vermont to New York, all the way down to eastern North Carolina, eastern Virginia, down to the Florida Keys, southern Georgia, all the way back to Arizona, all the way back into Nevada and California, all the way up into Montana and Idaho as well, including Wyoming, all the way back over to eastern Wisconsin. We have a marginal risk extended all the way from Wyoming, all the way down to Arizona, New Mexico, all the way down to southern Georgia, eastern North Carolina, Outer Banks of North Carolina, all the way back in New York State. We got a slight risk of severe weather extending all the way from Michigan to Tennessee to the Carolinas, all the way back into Pennsylvania, New York State. Enhanced risk over Ohio, and also in the portion of Pennsylvania, portion of Michigan. Same thing over here in portions of Oklahoma, back in the portions of Colorado and Wyoming, with a slight risk and enhanced risk for you guys as well. Alright, if you live in the enhanced risk, this includes Detroit, Michigan, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Toledo, Ohio. If you live in the slight risk area, this includes Indianapolis, Indiana, Charlotte, North Carolina, Denver, Colorado, Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia. And if you live in the marginal risk, this includes Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Memphis, Tennessee, Baltimore, Maryland, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Raleigh, North Carolina. Tornado probability for today, 2% through the Carolinas all the way to Pennsylvania and Michigan. Same over here in the portion of Kansas, Oklahoma, and the portion of Colorado, 5% over here in Colorado. And also up here in the portion of Michigan and northern Ohio. If you live in Detroit, Michigan, Toledo, Ohio, Warren, Michigan, Sterling Heights, Michigan, and Flint, Michigan, 5% risk for a tornado. If you live in the 2% area, this includes Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Denver, Colorado, Nashville, Tennessee, Columbus, Ohio, and surrounding areas. Damaging winds for today, 5% in brown, 15% in yellow, 30% in the red. And the significant severe weather looks to be for damaging winds will be over here portion of Colorado and Kansas and Oklahoma. And this will be Garden City, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas, Liberal, Kansas, Galvin, Oklahoma, and Lamar, Colorado. That's for the significant area for damaging winds. We have Detroit, Michigan, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Toledo, Ohio. 30% risk there. Also Indianapolis, Indiana, Charlotte, North Carolina, Denver, Colorado, Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, 15% risk for damaging winds. And Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Memphis, Tennessee, Baltimore, Maryland, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Raleigh, North Carolina, 5% risk for a area of damaging winds. Alright, hail probability. We have 5% in the Carolinas all the way over to Colorado, also in the portion of Michigan and New York State, 15% from Indiana, Ohio up into Michigan, over here in Texas and Colorado and Wyoming. And the significant area of severe weather will be up here in portion of Michigan and also in Texas. Colorado, excuse me. Alright, this includes Detroit, Michigan, Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Toledo, Ohio, and Aurora, Colorado. Significant area for large hail. 30% Detroit, Michigan, Cleveland, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Warren, Michigan. 30% risk for large hail. If you live in Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Cincinnati, Ohio, 15% risk. And if you live in Memphis, Tennessee, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, 5% risk for damaging winds. Alright, let's take a look at your Friday forecast. Excuse me, had to get some water. Alright, general thunderstorm from Maine all the way down to the Carolinas, all the way to the Florida Keys, back to portion of Arizona, also to Nevada, all the way up to Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming. Alright, we got marginal risk over southern Arizona, northeastern New Mexico, over here in western Kansas, northern portions of Colorado, eastern Wyoming, also over here in Arkansas, back into the Carolinas and northern Florida. Slight risk area there as well from southern South Carolina all the way back into Arkansas. Marginal risk from west. Alright, sorry about them. Alright, there's that. Let's take a look at tornado probability. Pretty much from New York State down to the Washington, D.C. area. If you live in New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Newark, New Jersey, and New Jersey City, New Jersey, that's where the tornado probability is. Winds, 5% in the brown across the area, 15%. This includes Memphis, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, Columbus, Georgia. That's 15%, 5% New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Tuscaloosa, Tucson, Arizona, excuse me. And take a look at the hail probability, 5% in the brown, And that will include New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Memphis, Tennessee, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and surrounding areas for large hail on Friday. And finally, we're going to wrap it up with day number 3. This will be your Saturday forecast. Okay, we got marginal risk, general thunderstorms in Maine down to New York State, from eastern North Carolina through Florida Keys back to Arizona, and also again from Minnesota down to portions of Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, all the way back to East Tennessee. Marginal risk down in central and southern South Carolina to Georgia, back to East Texas. And if you live in Montgomery, Alabama, Shreveport, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Columbus, Georgia, Jackson, Mississippi, marginal risk for severe weather on your Saturday, 5% area, same area, Montgomery, Alabama to Jackson, Mississippi, and surrounding areas. Alright, well, everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next